Hey everyone, welcome back to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and this is episode 6 of Which One Wednesday, or This, That, or Both. In this series, we are taking a list of prompts. There were 52 in here. There are less now because this is episode 6. And each list has the first line is two choices of a theme or a color theme. And then the second line is some sort of tool or mixed media. The third line is something we need to use, like a piece of fabric or a brad or a paperclip, or a postage stamp or index card. And then the fourth line is something that's sort of your focus. It doesn't have to be, though. Just keep that in mind. These are prompts. That's just the way I wrote these. So I had like a pattern to follow. So this was last week's. Last week I drew out of the bag list 46, which was I made two things. I did the animal print and polka dots. I used stamps, so that's a tool. So that's rubber stamps or silicone stamps. That's a stamp there, and that leaf was a stamp. And then it said postage stamp or fabric. I used a postage stamp on both of these. And then animal or plant. I used the animal. I used a plant on this one. So this was just a digital fussy cut flower. This hyena was part of an Etsy order where I purchased, where someone just went and did fussy cuts out of books. It was a set of animals, so that was in there. And I've been waiting to use it, and that was the perfect time. So I had an animal print, polka dot, um, leaf stamped, signature stamped, postage stamp, animal, plant. All right, so that was last week. Made those journal cards, so you can just write on the back. And we are going to get ready to draw the next one. While I'm getting ready to do that, I am on Instagram. I would love to see your creations. So please consider sharing those with me over there. Tag me. Put the hashtag which one Wednesday, hashtag this, that, or both. Also, I post this in the Facebook group that's called Junk Journals, Crafts and More. So when I post the video, feel free to throw your creation in the comments below, or as a separate post and tag me, or message me on Facebook. You can email me, any which way. But just jump right in. You're welcome to go back to the previous 5 episodes. But yeah, jump in where you can. All right, so let's see which one we're picking. So there are, try not to see any of these lists. There were 52 lists in here. So these are just picked randomly. I did number them so I could kind of keep track of which ones I've used. So we're going to pick this one, nesting inside of this one. This is list number 9. All right, the prompts are red or purple, sewing or punch, napkin or tissue paper, something that starts with M or with O. All right, so it'd be a red theme or a purple theme. Now you can do both things and make 2 separate items, or you can make one item and use, red and purple. You can do sewing and use a punch, all on the same thing. Napkin and tissue paper, something that starts with an M and with an O. You get how it works. All right, so I'm gonna go gather some things, and I'll be back in just a second. Here's the list if you want to pause. All right, I'll be back in just a second. All right, friends, I've gathered some things here. All right. I know I'm going to do red. I did pull out a napkin that had red, so poinsettia. But I may end up just using this little piece kind of down here. We'll see where it goes, or I may just go. I have this little scrap over here. Oh, geez, come on. You can do it. Get it, Susan. Get it. I have that little buffalo plate. I was trying to use a punch on it earlier. See if I can get it to work. And anyway, so I have a scrap there. And of course, I have my scrap bowls that I need to use up. Tissue paper. Of course, the red's on the napkin. I'm not going to sew. I can see my sewing machine, but right now it's just kind of decoration. Okay. I've got my hexagon punch. I got one of my circle punches. I have different sizes, so I can get the size I need. And then something that starts with an M or an O. I pulled out some things. I've got marigolds, owls, mushrooms. I could do a man or men. It's men, it's a married couple. So those are some options. You could do mermaid. You can do orange, starts with O. So lots of things. Ovals. It doesn't sound very exciting. Anyways, I know you can probably think of something or look through your stash and come across something that would interest you. I am definitely going to make one tag. I'm gonna make a tag for my owl. However, I have this tag that I made from a masterboard that's just been waiting to be used, and I may do a little bit on this with the mushroom. So we'll see if I do or with the marigold. I don't think it goes with the marigolds, but anyways, all right. So sit back, relax, enjoy some tunes, and let's get cracking. All right, guys. So I went ahead and made 2 tags. So they both have red. Now this has more of like a crimson-y red. This one has brighter red. They both have tissue paper. This one also has napkin. So that one has both. Mushroom, M, owl, O. And then I thought it was done. And then I realized I forgot about the sewing or the punch. I looked over and I saw my 2 punches out. And I did punch some hexagons, and I was like, it's really just too late to add anything. Then I realized you could use a hole punch, Susan. So ta-da. Went ahead and added baker's twine to this one. I started to add the yellow baker's twine to this one, but I wasn't loving it. So I'll find something else for that later because it's kind of late right now as I'm recording this. And I can't think what a good color would be for that off the top of my head. And I might want to put a hole reinforcer here later because that's kind of the big space there. All right, guys. So once again, your prompts were to use red or purple, sewing or a punch, napkin or tissue paper, and something that starts with an M or with an O. That's list number 9, episode 6 of Which One Wednesday? This, that, or both. If you haven't already, hit the like button, please, 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 and subscribe if you haven't already, and join me over on Instagram as well, and use those hashtags and tag me as well. My username is the same, and if you're in the Junk Journals Crafts and More group and you choose to participate, if you don't mind either putting your creations in the comments of the post with the video, or tag me in a separate post, or you can Facebook message me your creation, or y'all can email me. It's in the description of this channel. All right, you guys, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell and share my channel with your friends. Until the next one, everyone, bye-bye.